It's that time again where we all watch some scary videos on YouTube. We get terrified, we can't sleep, and we also leave a like on my videos and subscribe and hit the notification bell, or else I will get a scary visitor at night or something like that. Welcome everyone to Dark Corners. It's me, your host Dark, and we're reacting to some animated horror stories by 1C Entertainment. I'm gonna leave a link to their channel down below in the description. The first story we're gonna watch is called True Horror Dark Web Story. Now I know you guys love this dark web creepy stuff that I do on my channel, so I think you guys will definitely like this story, even though I haven't seen it yet. Let's predict what it's gonna be about. Someone's gonna visit the dark web and he's gonna end up with like dark web serial killers trying to enter his house or something like that. Something like that. You know what? Let's just watch and find out, okay? True Horror Dark Web Story.
A few years ago. More like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
I used to
Dang.
be big into visiting weird websites.
Okay.
I had a lot of time on my hand. Due to not playing sports, nor did I volunteer for anything at all in high school.
Okay, wait a second here. He says he dedicated his time to visiting weird websites. There's like thousands of websites on the internet. I gotta know exactly how weird and how disturbing he's stalking. Cause right now, I don't know how to judge this dude. He looks like a upstanding citizen. You know, he has glasses. Well, that's actually all I got. He got glasses, so he gotta be a good person, right?
I told my friend Mark that I was starting to get bored. Honestly, I was bored with what I was experiencing on these websites.
Okay, so play video
He
games.
said I should go on the deep web.
Hey! My boy Mark has the DS! He got the DS! Oh my god, that brings me back. Yo, I used to have a DS Lite back in the day. What game did I play the most? I think Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. That game was my favorite game to play. Almost slipped up there. Guys, did you used to have a DS, or are you guys too young for that? If you did have a DS, not a 3DS, that does not count. Different system. Let me know down below in the comments section when you had the DS and what your favorite game was, and let's see if there's some DS players watching this video right now. Yo, shout out to Mark.
He knew I used to go on the deep web, but never found anything. So I decided to search through some more stuff.
You do not want to go to the deep web. It's
I
low-key
searched
kind
for
of boring.
hours every day for about 2.5 months. Still nothing that I hadn't seen already. I told Mark, and of course he said just visit the dark web.
What? Yo, Mark is weird. Look at the difference. This is what this guy looks like after 1 month of browsing the deep web, right?
I told Mark, and of course
You got freaking bags under his eyes and everything. This is Mark after he's been on the dark web for we don't even know how long. Yo, Mark, there's something wrong with you.
he said just visit the dark web. When I did go on the dark web, I saw chat rooms, all with different names.
Oh, jeez.
I came across one named I, as in EYE. It was all in caps.
Okay.
I entered the chat, but before entering the live chat, you are assigned a number. Mine was P34.
He said P.
I confirmed my number and entered. There were hundreds of people. The comments were coming in quick. At first, I didn't understand what was going on. The screen was black, then a name popped up on the
Mr.
screen.
Wiggles.
It said Mr. Wiggles.
This can be scary.
The comments immediately stopped and a voice came over my speakers. Welcome, P34.
That's
Then
him.
his name disappeared off of the screen and the comments continued, everyone giving me welcomes. A few minutes go by. Then a countdown from 10 pops up on the screen. Then the chat goes crazy. Once it reached the number 1, the screen went straight to what looks like
That's
a
his
view
house.
from a camera just watching someone.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. That scared me.
I sat there watching this for 20 minutes and nothing happened, so I shut down my computer. The next day I went to school, had a normal day.
That was his house.
Went to Walmart, then I went home. I decided to go back on the same chat from before. I confirmed my number
Dumb.
P34 and again,
Stupid.
there were hundreds of people commenting. Mr. Wiggles popped up and just like before, the comments stopped. Across the screen it said, no new members tonight.
Oh, okay. So they said welcome P34 because he was a new member. He had never visited the chat room before. Aha. So all the attention is on him right now because he's the latest member. So I'm curious what they're gonna do with him. I think they're gonna try to kidnap him or something like that.
Then the countdown started again. Everyone in the chat started going wild. The countdown finished and then it was showing the point of view from a camera again.
Is that his high school?
But it was outside of a school. My school from earlier that day.
Ah!
At that point, I was intrigued.
He was intrigued. He wasn't terrified. He wasn't creeped out. He was intrigued. INTRIGU. Hey Siri, how do you spell intrigued?
Intrigued. INTRIGUED.
I think I got it right.
Couldn't tell if it was focused on a certain person or just watching the school. After 30 minutes of watching the video, our school bell rang and everyone started to come outside while whoever was recording was positioned across the street in the car.
Wait, he was on the dark web while he was in school? Wait, that changes everything. I thought it was at home.
Once everyone came out, the person got out of the car and started to follow a crowd of kids.
Oh no, no, he's on the dark web at home, but this video was recorded during the school time. Okay, I get it. So probably he's gonna see himself on the video.
Everyone started to split from each other, and the person recording started to follow someone.
It's his friend.
My friend Mark. He had to be at least 100 feet behind him. I started to call Mark, but he didn't answer.
Is it
I
live?
kept calling him as I watched the video, but nothing.
I thought it was
The
pre-recorded.
person followed him to his house and sat outside of his house for a few minutes.
Is this Mark's house? Bro, Mark has it rough. The windows are boarded up.
The man behind the
Oh no,
camera
this is Mark's
finally
house.
said, "No parents are home." And he began to walk to Mark's house, rang the doorbell, and waited as he continued to record. A few seconds go by, and Mark opened the door.
Still smiling.
He looked confused and the guy said, "P34 sent me." And Mark looked afraid that the camera shut off and everyone in the chat left. So I did too.
Ooh.
I called Mark's house phone instead of his cell phone, and his mother answered. I asked for Mark, and she said that she thought he was with me. I panicked. I then received a notification on my phone from my Gmail account. It said
For
the sender
Mr.
was
Wiggles.
The message was, "I'm getting closer, P34. Mark says hi."
That's what you
I
get.
was shocked and didn't know what to do, so I called the cops. They didn't do anything about it because the email disappeared. I haven't been on the dark web since, and no one has seen Mark.
What?
Still to this day, I receive messages with pictures of me in random places, along with the same written message that said, "It can happen anytime."
Oh, what? Why don't you?
I honestly wish I never went on the dark web.
What? But why don't you? Why don't you take those messages and the pictures to the police? Cause you actually have that proof. So that makes no sense to me why you would not call 911 for the pictures. But okay, maybe I'm just too paranoid. Anyways guys, that was the first horror story. We got another one. It's called "Someone Tried to Break Into My House Several Times," also by 1C Entertainment. Once again, I'm gonna leave a link to their channel down below in the description. Before I actually start watching this video, make sure you guys comment #darknet if you made it this far into my video, and leave a like, subscribe, hit post notifications if you haven't already so you don't miss any other creepy reaction videos. So someone tried to break into my house several times. Let's go.
I recently moved out to attend university in a different town, so I rented a flat where I live alone.
Okay.
Every morning, I took my bicycle, which I keep in the basement of my building, and went to my lectures. Usually, the neighborhood is quiet, but one night around 1 o'clock a.m., my door phone rang.
Uh-oh.
This was unusual.
Alright, you know what's unusual? If you're hanging out at home, relaxing, You're not at work. You don't have to go to work. You don't have to go to school. And you're still wearing jeans. There's something wrong with you if you do that, in my opinion. First thing I do at home is I change into my comfy clothes, which is usually my boxers, unless it's cold, in which case it's sweatpants. But you know, same thing applies. So something wrong with this lady, but I don't judge, even though I just did.
But I brushed it off as a mistake from someone who got drunk. It rang again. But
That's
I
just
kept ignoring
rude.
it.
Go check.
This happened at least 3 different times, so it began to annoy me. One day, I returned from my lecture and found a bus ticket placed on my door handle. This ticket was from a bus in my hometown, and it appeared to be mine, as the bus number on it was the bus that I frequently used. At this moment,
Okay,
I
she
started
got
to
a
get concerned
stalker.
that someone was pranking me. That same night, I kept my front window a bit open to keep an eye on the entrance. I live on the 2nd floor, so it's too high for anyone to climb.
You ever heard of ladders?
I shut the lights and waited. And at that moment, the door phone rang again. This time, I checked through the window and
Who is
there was
it?
a shadowy figure of a man. He waited for about 5 minutes and then left. I considered calling the police.
Why
but
didn't you?
I had nothing to report besides a strange man ringing my door phone late at night.
That's
So I
something.
soon ignored it. But what happened some days after almost made me go crazy. It was around 3 a.m. and the door phone rang again. By this time though, I heard the front door shut.
Yo, how messed up is her sleeping schedule? She's up at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And I'm pretty sure she has school in the morning. And she was already doing this before she even realized she had a stalker. Because remember, first time the doorbell rang, she was hanging out at 1 a.m., wearing her freaking jeans. Who does that? Playing on her phone on the couch. So she might just be hallucinating from the lack of sleep. Keep your options open.
Someone must have forgotten to lock it. So I assumed that the man was now inside the building.
Oh no.
Terrified, I went to the kitchen and grabbed the biggest knife I had.
Why grab one? Grab two.
Door and waited. The doorbell rang. I think my stomach dropped at that point. He rang again and then knocked strongly. I stayed frozen for an eternity until I couldn't hear anything. I was relieved and went to sleep after a while, which in hindsight,
Oh my god, why would you do that?
I made sure that the man had left the building. The following morning, as I was leaving for my lecture, I noticed some scratches near the front door's handle, as if someone had tried to mess with the lock.
Call
I
the
immediately went to
police.
my landlord, who lives right above me, and explained everything that had been going on. He reassured me that everything would be fine.
What if the landlord is the stalker? That makes no sense, because then he would have the key to the front door. Never mind.
So I went to get my bike, but as I walked towards the basement door, I noticed that the lock was broken. I finally understood. The man from last night must have hidden in there. I hadn't heard the front door shut again yesterday, so that must have meant that the man was still here.
Okay.
I
so
ran upstairs again and told my landlord. He got angry, grabbed a bat, and went to check. All I could hear was struggling noises as my landlord beat that man.
Whoa! 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 He asked no questions. He just started slamming right away. Hey, I don't know about you, but that sounds like a good way to get a lawsuit on your hands. Now, let's see who it is.
We then called the police, who arrived a few moments later and arrested him.
Who is
I
it?
still remember his face to this day, as he looked straight at me silently. It turned out that this man had been following me for days and was trying to rob my house.
Just that?
He had done the same thing to other people in the past. I don't know what happened to him afterwards, but I assume he is in prison.
What?
I am forever grateful to my landlord for being so brave.
Yo, shout out to him.
We replaced the locks on every door, so now I feel safer. Well, I would have forgotten about this if I didn't open my mailbox recently and find another bus ticket.
Wait, was that a bus ticket from before the guy got arrested? Or is that a new one? What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section. Also, all that effort to rob a house? I'm not a professional house robber or burglar, so I don't know much about it, but I think there's way better ways to rob a house. For example, do it when nobody's at home. Don't make yourself known. Don't freaking ring the doorbell. Like what kind of robber is this? Level 1 robbers? Anyways, that was this horror story. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, once again, leave a like, subscribe, hit post notifications. I guess this is it for this video. Once again, I really hope you enjoyed it and it creeped you out a little bit. Which story did you think was the scariest? Let me know down below in the comment section as well. Comment #Darknet if you made it this far. And if you want to see more videos, check out the ones on your screen right now by clicking here and here. Hopefully, until next time, Dark signing out.